Kundalini awakening initiation. This movement is not an ordinary movement. And I have one question to all of you on your behalf. But before that, one thing I just clear for everyone that in this initiation I am expressing myself in English. Therefore, those who don't understand English, for them I have to say something in Hindi. जो भी आज मैं कहने जा रहा हूँ वो सब मैं इस आने वाला गुरुवार है और उस दिन जो गुरु पूजा है उस दिन हिंदी में आप सबको एक बार दोबारा बताऊंगा। तो अगर हम नहीं भी कुछ समझ पाते हैं तो हमारे लिए वो अवसर रहेगा और मैं समय समय पर आपको बताता रहता हूँ। तो उस दिन एक बार दोबारा जो भी आज मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ वो सब दोबारा हिंदी में बताऊंगा। इसलिए ये ना सोचें कि हमें समझ नहीं आया, हमें पता नहीं लगा। So my question on your behalf today is, can Kundalini be awakened? This is first question. And this is not a casual question. Another question which coexists with this question is, can my Kundalini be awakened? And both the questions are relevant. And I wish to give you answer as well on your behalf for this. And the answer is, it's 100% sure that the Kundalini can be awakened without the least doubt in it. And the answer for second question is, yes, my Kundalini can be awakened. Your Kundalini can be awakened. Yours, his, her, anybody. Without doubt. There is only one if in between me and my success. Only one if, nothing else which comes. And that if is, do I really divinely wish that miracle happened to me? Only this if exists, nothing else in between you and your Kundalini awakening. Nobody can stop. If I think it is a hypothetical concept and I am taking a chance, let's give it a try, then nothing will happen. So what I need to be a soul believer in what I am doing, what I am following. Because this subject, concept is so subtle that if that belief is not strong enough, it should be a full conviction, not only belief. And that conviction in all circumstances of the life, by up period, by down period, my low period, my happy moments, in all moments of my life, whatever is happening to me, I don't shake up. My conviction doesn't dissolve. Then I'm able to remove that if in between me and my success, in between me and my Kundalini awakening. You are sitting as a disciple in front of me. And I'm sitting in front of you. If we both together could not materialize it, then we are both are wasting our time. So many years already have gone. But in those years, you were on the path. You were not losing. Therefore, I should be in full conviction in what I am doing. When a disciple comes to me, take Guru initiation, Guru Diksha, he reveals that I have known to Kriya Yoga, I have this information, and he gives me all the information, how the Kundalini looks, how the Akira Pingla Shushumna, what is their color, what is the chakra, what are the qualities of chakra, what is their color, what is the mantra, Bij mantra associated with that. So much more than sometimes what I know. They know in much depth. And then he asks that so much complexities and complicated subject, I have reached that high. Already I have covered, completed so much complications. I have learned and I know. Now he expects from the Guru that the more complicated, which is more difficult, that you guide me. I cannot drive you in complexities and complications. I have to keep it simple. And I don't know what to do with what you already have so much. I can't utilize it in any way. It was not needed, in fact. And why it was not needed? Because this process is very, very simple. I say, I am unfolding the secret of secrets to you today. And that secret is the simplicity, the easiness. It is even more simple what you go through in your academic education. So many years what you give. It is very hard and complicated and difficult. But somehow, with your efforts, you get through and get success in that. That is very, very difficult in comparison with the subject of Kundalini awakening. It's very easy. But we don't want easy thing to accept. We want that it should be very difficult and it should be unfolded in the most secretive way, most difficult way, and most complicated way, then I can assure myself I have learned something, or I can reveal or express to someone that this is what I know. Why can't we take it simply? Complications in a complicated way, we can learn. And in a simple way, you can realize this is the difference. You need not to learn anything. You are here for realization. Learning, anywhere you can learn. Learning goes to the brain. And realization, it exists already. It has to erupt and let it work. We are making our path so complicated, nobody else. We are sometimes non-believer, sometimes we believe, sometimes we leave it abandoned. It's our part. If on our part we become careless about my own growth, how we can expect God or Guru to fulfill your purpose? It cannot happen. With full conviction, I can say, each of you, leaving nobody, even a layman, illiterate, or anyone, it has to happen. And it will happen if I take it simple way. I hold the Guru's hand, I goes on. And my perception should be stable in every circumstance of life. We are born for Kundalini awakening. We have taken birth for that. So why it will not happen? The God, my Lord, my beloved Lord, has only one wish for us. And that is, He can see one of us complete this journey for what He has made us. There are two things. One thing is Kundalini activation, and the second thing is Kundalini awakening. These are two different things. A Guru can activate your Kundalini. He cannot awake your Kundalini. And the activation is temporary because it's an incident. But the awakening is a process. The awakening is a process. It goes on. It goes on and on and on. As my purpose. The Kundalini awakening initiation is an incident, an event to activate the Kundalini, not to awake the Kundalini. The awakening, in that process, whenever we are sitting with the Guru, in any way, at any time, in any form, for any reason, we are in the process of awakening. We are not wasting the time. These are two different things. Initializing the Kundalini, activating and awakening. Awakening process keeps on going. It's going still. Not today, yesterday or tomorrow. We are in the process already. And activation gives you an experience. Different kind of experience. Sometimes a seeker gets fainted for 3 hours, 10 hours, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Sometimes nothing happens to him at that very moment. He remains as if nothing has happened. Sometimes somebody is feeling heat, somebody on psychic level. You feel different experiences. But as I mentioned, the activation is temporary. Somebody is fainted for 3 days, still it is temporary. When I associate myself with that psychic experience and I want that to happen to me, then I recognize and endorse only that yes, it is a Kundalini awakening. I felt something. It doesn't happen like this. That is momentary. That has happened. And if it becomes permanent, you will be declared mad and you will be in asylum. You cannot live a normal life in that position, in that temperament. Therefore, it should come gradually over a period of time, so that I can live my life and at the same time I can progress for the purpose, in the purpose. This is how it goes. How it works actually, the simplest way, only the Guru can deliver in that way. You have gone through the Kriya Yoga workshop. You know the theoretical knowledge of chakras. Through the course and through your own research. That is theory. Practically, everybody doesn't have that experience. Some may have, and they know and they realize what experience it is. Some they have experience, but they don't realize what it is, what is happening. So I cannot give it a name, what is happening, and then I forget. There are many methods of awakening the Kundalini. Somebody's Kundalini is awakened by birth. When he takes the birth, he takes birth with awakened Kundalini. Through the mantra recitation, through sadhana, through Hatha Yoga, through Raja Yoga, through tantric initiation, through selfless surrender, complete, renounce everything, selfless service. Lost in devotion, through the devotion, having so much spiritual emotion for something divine that I cannot live alone and without that. That's what I mentioned the other day, the relationship of thrust and the thought. That is called the love relationship. In any way, in any of these ways, Kundalini can be awakened. Hatha Yoga, you twist your body, you become stubborn. That anyhow, I will do it. I will take the hardest way to accomplish my goal. I will suffer the pain physically. Paining myself, I realize my goal. Raj Yoga says, you renounce your weaknesses, your attachments. And on such and such attributes, you focus yourself. And other things you renounce, which are called vices. In Tantra Yoga, it is the most hard thing, and only a deserving disciple can receive that from a realized Guru. He will make you do your own cremation first while living in this body. Make you dead first, then he will initiate you in the Tantra. Devotion doesn't erupt mechanically. You cannot do it. If it happens and take you to your goal by itself. You are flowing in that wherever it is taking you. Selfless service, we have to be very daring to renounce the worldly life and everything and completely surrender myself to something. These are the process of purifications. Different process. Now Kriya Yoga, what we are sitting here. Kriya Yoga entertains a bit of everything. It doesn't say you renounce this, you don't entertain this, you should be like this, or behave like this, live like this. It leaves you free. When we say by simplest way, most direct way, easiest way, that we call the Kriya Yoga method. Why it is so direct and simple? Because it has no barrier, restrictions for a person. That you should be like this, then you can do it. As you are, you can do it. And we are in the method of Kriya Yoga. Therefore, we are free. There is only one fundamental question. I am initiated in Guru Diksha. I am coming for satsang time to time. I am doing some sadhanas as well. But how come I assure myself that my Kundalini is awakening? How will I know? The answer is very simple. Theory where we know, activation is done. Activation is done when you are initiated in Guru Diksha itself. It's a journey of awareness from one end to other end. my being as a carrier is used for my Kundalini to travel that journey from one point to another point. It is not visible. In no scan, a spiritual body or Kundalini body will be seen. So how I make myself believe that something is happening, how to recognize it, how to endorse it, how to know it, only this question is there. You do get experience many times during the satsang itself, during the japa itself, during the sadhana itself, but we don't know we can associate those experiences with my Kundalini awakening or not. Actually, whatever experience we get, it is the experience of Kundalini activation or Kundalini awakening. It happens like this. It will not ring a bell before you notice. You will not know how spiritually you are growing in Kundalini awakening different states. Every day you are growing physically in your body. Do you notice it? Next day I am this much old, or I can see the difference in me. You don't notice. In any way you cannot notice. 5-10 years later, you can differentiate the changes in your physical body. They appear. Every day, every moment, they don't appear. But you are getting old. You are growing every moment. Why can't we notice? Why can't we analyze this? It's nature. It's spontaneous. It happens by itself. And it is happening. But I don't know. The best way is you see yourself 10 years back and you see yourself now if you were on the path. You can see the difference in your temperament, in your intellect, in your consciousness. What it says. Does it say that how you came, you are the same now? Your time contributed, your time given cannot go waste. I can lose patience only. Divinity I cannot lose. Therefore, when I don't recognize what is happening to me, I cannot endorse it. 3 things happens. One thing, the doubt come. I don't know if something happening or not. Or I leave it abandoned. Okay, I am going, I am sitting, I am doing. Whatever happening, it's okay, I don't know. It means consciously I have left my Kundalini abandoned. Let it be. And third thing is, the faith is no more. I have no faith anymore. That is gone forever. That chance is gone forever. That you come out successfully in this. The Kundalini happening happens in this way. The volcano within you will not erupt instantly and you will go into the samadhi and everything is over. It doesn't happen like this. If that is happening, it's a psychic movement, just for some time, temporary, it will go. That can only endorse that, yes, it is true. It's an endorsement, not more than this, nothing more than this. That what I am doing is right. I got an experience. But there are multiple experiences which are very silent. Nobody will be seeing them. Nobody will be observing them. Even I or myself within me would not notice them. At that subtle level, changes and transformation is happening. And it has to be like this because this is the permanent route, permanent way of having it and experiencing it and sustaining it and keeping it forever. Then anybody else is having great experiences. It does not matter. It's so simple. It's the expansion of your awareness. What I used to think, what I was, after a certain period of time, having the satsang, having the Guru's company, having gone through the period of sadhana, kriya, listening, singing, I am getting purified. You cannot be purified in a particular or fixed time. And without purification, God cannot be amassed. He cannot be embraced. I have to match his qualities. So my psychic experience, whatever high level it is, cannot purify me because my temperament, my mentality, my thinking is still contaminated, having impurities. Those are not gone permanently. They come and go. I am still fighting against them. And there is no way that deliberately you can take out them and throw them. You don't have this way of acting. They will go by itself when the self within you would not entertain them anymore. As long as you entertain a guest in your home, he comes, he enjoys, and you also enjoy his company. And you stop entertaining the guest cannot enter in. But I am entertained by the guest, how can I stop him? Both are complementing each other, both are entertaining each other. We are good friends. Only your awareness, the level of your awareness, would know that the guest is your enemy, the biggest enemy. And he is unreal. He is fake. Then automatically that action will stop. You will not notice when it is stopped and why it is stopped. That is called renunciation. What we call in Raj Yoga, that deliberately you renounce something. That this I would not do, this I would not do. The deliberate effect, it cannot happen with everybody. Even we try, it will not leave you, and you can leave it. You cannot leave it. It's for my sweet will, what I want for myself. And that happens gradually I purified. Gradually I am able to be free. I don't leave anything. I cannot leave anything. I become free by itself over a period of time. Because the forces against which you are carrying your journey, they are equally strong and equally strengthful, like your consciousness or your Kundalini. Therefore, the lower level of chakras, the qualities associated, those qualities are the vices. They are recognized as vices. They are not away from the Kundalini. They are the partner. They are our partners. The partners, we have to leave and go higher and make new partners. It's so simple. The thing which happens automatically and without any special knowledge about it. Only two things are needed: the divine company, divine environment, divine atmosphere. These two will do everything by them itself. I need not to do anything. They will do. The divine company, the divine atmosphere or environment, they will do. They will clean me up. They will purify me. How long a layman, an illiterate even, would not understand. He has spent time. He has given time. So it became active. The system has become active and it is doing its work. Throw away everything, whatever we know. We don't need it. I don't know anything. You don't need any knowledge. And as much as it is needed, you know already. It's a God principle. And God's principle is very simple. How it is, the Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, one is creator, sustainer, and destroyer. We say Lord Brahma is the creator. Lord Brahma is associated through a stem with Lord Vishnu's navel. They are not too different. They are attached together, unite together. So the one who is creator, the Vishnu, he has two forms. One form is static and the one form is dynamic. The static form of Vishnu is the creator. He creates. He organizes. This form is the static form for Lord Vishnu, where he creates. And we are created, nature is created, universe is created. The other form is the Jagat Guru, universal master, the dynamic form. He is guiding those whom he has created. There was no need to create and no need to guide. What was the need? And guiding to where? For what? Here Shiva comes. He is guiding the created entity, the soul, the jiva, towards the Shiva. The Shiva, he is again static. He doesn't do anything. Formless, when he becomes the truth. They both meditate on each other. Vishnu meditates on Shiva, Shiva meditates on Vishnu. One is the creator of the world, the Maya. And one is a yogi who has renounced everything, who is non-attached. The yogi is meditating on Mayapati, and Mayapati is meditating on a yogi. They both worship each other. And perfect example we have in the Ramayana, Lord Rama, the incarnation of Vishnu. He meditates, he does prayer for Lord Shiva. Therefore, the Jyotirlinga of Rameshwaram, where Rama and Lord Shiva, Lord Rama did his prayers there. To that linga, it became Rameshwaram, Jyotirlinga. Lord Hanuman, the incarnation of Rudra, the Shiva. It means he is Shiva himself. He is the incarnation of Shiva. Whom he is worshipping? He is worshipping the Rama, Lord Vishnu. And how he is worshipping? Selflessly. He is not attached with any wish, any karma. He is just doing selfless worship. He is not creating any karma for himself. From external eyes is seen he has done so much for Lord Rama to achieve his mission. He did nothing. They both complement each other. They both are meditating on each other. They both are worshipping each other. What was the need of this creation? Why it is created? That is a Leela, the divine play. The creation of universe is a divine play, which the God enjoys. All the particles in the nature are somehow as a small entity, a part of them. We are not different. The one who is making us wandering in this world is our true guide. Himself, he is our true guide. The problem comes with the jiva only, and the jiva as the jivatma. In this divine play, he comes as an actor. He comes as an actor, and doing the acting, we start to mingle. We start to mingle with the world and Maya. Embrace it with both hands. Keep it close to our heart. And while doing acting, we become a serious actor of that divine play. Like you watch in the movie, the good actor we say to someone who are engrossed in his role so much deeply that you start flowing your tears seeing his acting. He is so engrossed, indulged in what he is doing, that he himself sometimes forgets that he is doing acting in a movie. It's not reality of him. And that whole concept and that 3 hours, 2 hours of the movie, we live that with our emotions. We feel the pain, the joy, the tragedy, the sufferings, everything we feel. Therefore you are weeping, no? You don't weep otherwise for many real things even. It was the acting who made you feel this. The same thing happens to us in this world, and being an actor. We act so beautifully, so deeply we get into our role that nobody can identify that you are doing acting. But that doesn't prove it that you are a good actor. A good actor for the Lord, the Creator is, for the Creator, the good actor is the one who is seen by everybody as he is engrossed and indulged and he is doing everything so perfectly in his worldly life. But still he knows he is acting. His self knows that he is acting. Nobody else would know. Everything will look perfect from outside to the external eyes. That he is doing everything. He is taking care of the family so well. He cares for everyone. He is doing everything such and such and such. But the real actor knows that this is my acting. It's not my purpose. It's not me. That is the best actor. He is the best actor for the Lord. Even participating in the God's play and Leela, he was aware. That is the importance of awareness. What we call the Kundalini Jagran, the journey of awareness. Awareness comes here. Why awareness is so important? And in this journey of awareness, the stages, I step up. I understand I is not this head. The self within me, the chitta, the consciousness understands and see everything transparent. What has to be received, what should be rejected. And when you remain in awareness, as long as you are in awareness, you are in the Kundalini awakening process. You are in that process, within that process. And that process is the most enjoyable process. Where myself and the true self, both are separated. They are not mixed. When you mix the poison and nectar, poison remains. Therefore, the self and myself has to be distinguished and in a way, having their own identities, where I could keep it separate. I can enjoy life in a totally different way. Because now I know with my wife I'm acting, with my family I'm acting, with my colleague at my work, I'm acting so perfectly and beautifully. Those are called duties. Doing my duties as acting and living the real life seriously, observing myself in that. Why can't we do this? We can do it easily. This way, we don't suffer. The self is not created to suffer. Myself is created to suffer. When the self is on awakening path, it doesn't let the myself suffer or anybody else suffer. Why do we suffer? We suffer because we entertain. We entertain the suffering. If I have a pain in my leg, what are the alternatives I have? I take a painkiller if it gets okay. then I need not to repeat anyone coming. You know, my leg was paining. There is bit pain still left. You know, I took this medicine. It means I am doing a japa. I am doing a japa of suffering. This is a small example. We have much sufferings in life. We do a japa of suffering. And every japa gives you fruit. They are not fruitless. What we get as a fruit? More suffering. Then we do more japa. How to come out with this cycle of suffering? Cannot come out. I can do the remedy. I will not recite it. Exchange it again and again to myself and with anybody else, because recitation of suffering would not improve or heal you. It cannot do anything except increasing the fruit. Why I do this? Anybody's sympathy, supports of the words they speak in my favor would not make any difference to the actual situation, what I am going through, what is the use? If I have a self-ignited, lively, it can take care of myself who is suffering. It will not let you feel the pain. Why? Because there is so much bliss on the other side. Enjoyable, to enjoy, to remain in that I balanced. The pain itself became less. Because I was reciting the holy song of the God. I was reciting and I was mingling with my awakening process, with my awareness. I was engaged there. I was getting the energy. I was not feeling that. I am self-healed. I am self-cured. And I am self-purified. The journey itself is so beautiful that I don't ever feel that I should reach my purpose or I should reach to my goal. Because if throughout my births and births I can continue with this journey only, and remain the actor and do the acting what my God wants to see, for what He is waiting. So I'm happy to become His enjoyment, to make Him enjoy me, seeing me, watching me. That this one is the best actor among so many entities I created. He loves my acting. I have to look into myself. I know where my weaknesses are, where there is filth, where there is dirt, where there is dust, where the cleaning is needed. I contemplate on suffering, I contemplate on somebody else's qualities, disqualities. If I can contemplate on the self, which is so enjoyable, you would not need anything else. He is your guide. He has every reply and every answer of this life what we live. Where is the complication? There is no complication. I create complication for myself. Other day I said, you are self-exploited. Nobody is exploiting us. We are self-exploited. Myself is exploiting me so much, keeping me so poor, dejected, weak. And then I just hope only that my Guru, my God, my Ishta, somebody should come and do a one-time miracle and things get changed with me. Why he should do? He has provided what he has to, because everybody has provided the same thing. And he, after providing everything, he became your guide as well. He has given the verses of Gita, spoken by himself, revealed by himself. What more we want from him? My renunciation, I need not to take any oath every new year or any day or any time. Everything will go away because it doesn't entertain me, it doesn't make me suffer, it is not my close associate. I have got something else to cheer with, to entertain with, to mingle with, and that is enough for me. No fear, no expectation, no complaints, no jealousy, no greed. Still I am improving every way in life, getting successful in every way. Because my comparison is, I don't see anyone who is my competitor or my comparison. I am self-dependent, I am the one unique in myself. I have a divine company within me, a guiding force within me. My state I used to be is changed, is transformed, is reformed. It is well earned and well deserved state. It was not delivered by anyone. I have gone through a process. I have walked a process. Therefore, it is well deserved. And it is not a temporary experience that it will go. It will always remain. Then it becomes permanent and it always remains with you. You take the guidance, you take the song from it. There are so many switches. Whatever you push, a new tune, a new guidance, new enjoyment is there. And see yourself transforming. What I was, what I am. This is the miracle which the God has done to me. Very simple thing we do. Close yourself in a room, switch on the tape recorder, put a devotional tune or a song, and dance. You say, I don't know how to dance. If you don't know how to dance, put your mobile in a video mode and focus on yourself and record yourself dancing. Your awareness within you will dance. You will imitate. You will imitate that and your body will function, and then you can see that recording, that how you dance, who did not know how to dance. The happiness make you dance. The bliss make you. I become a singer. I become a good dancer. I become a poet. I become a writer. I become an actor. These are all qualities associated with Kundalini awakening. But we put limitation because more than that we don't want. I have become a good poet. I am writing the poetry. That is a state of awareness, state of Kundalini awakening. It doesn't mean no further we can go. still we can go beyond. But I don't know that beyond that also there is something. I'm satisfied. It means I'll stop there. It could be a dancer, actor, or any personality you can become. Within you all the knowledge is there. From where the poetry is coming, from where the acting is coming, from where the writing is coming, from where the words are coming, the sur is coming, the tune is coming. From within inside it is coming. However you want to get it from outside, you cannot do it. That is part of awareness, how it functions. I don't realize what is happening with me. It's not that you are not improving. I want to remain unaware and I want to be entertained by the myself only, the other side only. Therefore I leave it abandoned. When you leave it abandoned, the Kundalini becomes dejected. When it dejected, it settles down again, the fundamental place, fundamental seat, and remains there. Once you have experienced something about the awareness, about the awakening, however abundant you leave it, if you again, any time in life, you start your effort, you quickly reach to that point and you start to understand and getting into the process immediately. It is silent, it is dormant, but your endeavor, whatever you have done, it's not gone waste. It's in the memory of Kundalini. It immediately reflects everything. But only the time goes. The time which has gone in between that period, that cannot be justified or get back anyway. No remedy for this. If it is wasted, it is wasted. Therefore, I keep on moving. All the methods are there, are working on my intellect for my purification. Purification, awareness, awakening. Everything is same. Whatever knowledge I have, still I have so many vices, so many ill feelings. No use of anything. Fundamentals of a jiva has to be changed. To show off the knowledge and information, it's for show of purpose only. Because it is not simple, it is complicated thing. From outside we are taking it and pouring it. It has to erupt. It cannot be poured. And we are already in that process. We are doing it. The Guru's principle is again the dynamic form of the universal Guru, Lord Vishnu. Guru also acts in two different forms, static and dynamic. The Guru observes being static, Guru guides being dynamic. In each one of us, there is Guru. Guru is nothing except the true awareness. Guru is nothing. That is my true and pure Guru, which keeps guiding me. I live for many months. But your awareness, being your Guru, it remains with you all the time. I take the opportunity whenever we are sitting, I guide you. From outside, I guide you. And try to touch that point and tap that point to create disturbance there, and that disturbance can materialize in something divine. And then go away for some time. It's now your work to cultivate, to remain vigilant, to remain alert. And this is the process what I said. Do satsanga, sing music, whatever bad your voice is, whatever bad singer you are, sing. What is the problem? Dance, listen. I have to keep myself engaged with those forces which are supportive or carrier of pure and divine facts in my life. I have to move close towards those things and factors. If I leave myself to be entertained by different worldly emotions, I watch a movie, if it is a tragedy, it affects my mind and it becomes a tragic moment. Sometimes it's comedy, then I keep on laughing. Lot of time goes in different emotions in different areas and fields of life. This small thing, this simple thing, simple exchange or turnaround or transformation in life, I will have to, everybody will have to do. If really this journey has to be successful for me, I want to be entertainment, I want to be entertained, I want to be happy. This is the sole purpose Jiva is living. For that, I do all the adventures, physical endeavor, and every act and action I do for this. Taking help of objects and matters, people, everything is used. I should be entertained, I should be happy. Every purchase to be happy. There are many different sources. I knock myself against to be happy, and everything I find short-lived, temporary, and I still keep on fighting and trying to get some more from somewhere else. This is the fundamental root of bliss. The one thing itself, if is materialized, one source throughout the life and after life, can make me enjoy, can give me all the happiness for what I live for. And being independent. Nothing external I need. Make yourself committed to for what you are hearing, for what you are here. Everything is possible. My end, there is no other purpose than making it possible. But I enjoy it. I enjoy the most when I sit in front of you. This is my enjoyment. And I can guide you. And I can give you company. By end there will be no fault. In every situation, I will be guiding, I will be with you. makes me happy when I see you growing, see you realizing, see you coming out of what you were, how you were, your transformation when I see. That is the only thing, because that's what I cultivated, I am cultivating, I am putting all energy and force to see that moment. Don't run, never run to get any information. Be simple. Don't need anything. Keep yourself empty, free, light. Do these two things, what I said. Provide yourself company of the truth, satsanga. Keep yourself in a spiritual environment or divine environment, wherever it is needed. Therefore, other day I said, whoever we are talking, try to direct him, turn him towards spiritual talks. It is needed for you. If useless talks, gossips we are doing or discussing, it means we are allowing myself to be entertained in those things. Then I will reap the fruits and complain. Simplicity has to be simple. Keep it simple. Anywhere and anyhow, I will nourish myself with the divine vibration and divinity. Use any medium, any source. It will keep myself fixed, stable. A devotional song will not make you aware, but it is soothing. Then some other music which is creating disturbance to the self. This is a small example. There are many examples of entertaining many things in life. You need only enjoyment? No. You need only happiness? No. Find out that happiness which is within. Let it and make it come out and entertain you, keep you happy. Sing. गुनगुनाओ. If I can't sing, तो गुनगुना सकता हूँ. So I entertain myself, my true self in different way. I know where I have to be away, where I have to be close. This is the process of Kundalini awakening. It means you are driving a car, you are in the process. You are working, you are in process. Everywhere you are in process. And you can easily do it when you will know. And all your attachments, being a friend, being this, being that, all your associates, you find the distance is coming between you and them. Automatically it is coming. Why? Because they don't entertain what you entertain, and you don't entertain what they entertain. You cannot talk each other much. After sitting some time, what you want to say, he doesn't want to listen. What he wants to say, you can't. What to do? It happens automatically. This is the company of truth. When you are in the company of truth, the false, every type of false, will run away gradually. And you will be alone in the company of your truth. Don't get fearful that everybody will leave you. You don't need. They will need you. You are so powerful in yourself. They can't go anywhere. But you will not entertain at any cost. If they will come in that form, what you don't entertain. They have to change. I am no more weak. I was needed them to entertain me, to make me happy, to spend a good time together. I have got a divine company to be entertained. I really don't need what to do. They were my weakness actually. Those who were, I was thinking that they will entertain me. Therefore, I had to entertain everything in what they were engrossed or submerged. Life is so beautiful, light, simple. We are born to be spiritually enlightened. All the means, the universal God, perfect Guru. He is our guide. Our Guru in human form is our guide. I, with myself, in human form, be guided and changed and transformed. It can easily happen. No bomb is going to blast, no volcano is going to blast. So smoothly, silently, everything will be done. And this is the simplest way. Keep moving, keep your conviction. And after some time you need not to even keep conviction because you are experiencing, you are in experience. In an experience which is permanent, the conviction is dissolved in that. I'm just living. This is how the Kriya Yoga, how the God, Shiva and Vishnu, they complement each other. I as a creation of Lord Vishnu, I have to meditate on Shiva. I have to be merged back to Shiva, to the truth. I have to be associated with the truth. This is my destiny. This is my journey. And this is my ultimate goal and purpose. Nothing else. Don't entertain suffering. You will not be suffering. On this note, you get to understand by mind what I am saying today. As long as you start to realize, you must be realizing also. As long as you will start to realize this more and more, we become more deserved, will be more rapid, fast, and then live and let live. This is all Kriya Yoga is all about. Don't force yourself for anything. Just go on. If we are in the company of my master, nobody can stop it to happen. Even trying outside everything what is prohibited, I come to the Guru's company, he can repair me and bring back my soul and awareness to the point it should be fixed. In your emotions, in your thoughts, in your intellect, in your desires, see how they transform. Today, the Kundalini awakening initiation is the part of activation part. Again, if somehow in our efforts we left something or we were careless, again today the energy is activated. I keep on moving. But as I mentioned, we have to keep on moving, not to be satisfied only with the activation. We have to reach to the awakened Kundalini. So awakening will be in your hand, activation will be in my hand, but I will be helping you all the time in awakening process also. Activation and awakening. Remember these two things. Don't get lost more than this thing. Don't need much information. No information of even chakra, how they look, what is the color, this and that. Nothing. Knowing everything goes in vain and you become useless. And no spiritual experience has been attained. Therefore, just experience attain, enjoy, live this way. Nothing else is needed. Your experiences will be multiplied. Your state, your awareness will be multiplied. That's it. Don't keep any doubt in yourself. The journey is not at all doubtful. It will only not happen if you don't want. Otherwise, it has to happen. No, you cannot, or anybody cannot stop.